Hey, you guys, welcome and welcome back. I've got a little treat for y'all today because I saw a video that really inspired me to talk about something, and I figured we would do some little reactions and funny things to see if we can answer the age-old question of whether or not the customer is always right. Because I've worked in retail, I've worked in service, I have had many a customer service job, you guys, and I've always been trained that the customer is always right. However, once I've gotten into the job and experienced the type of customers that I had to experience to get my check every single 2 weeks or week or whatever, I learned very quickly that the customer is not always right. I don't know, that's maybe just my opinion, but I also feel like there are other sides to this coin where sometimes when someone is working a job, they don't necessarily always use their best judgment and they can let other things get in the way of them doing their job. So I could see both sides of it. Being in the service industry and also being a customer has shown me that this situation can go both ways. But I wanted to talk about it with you guys. So y'all be sure, as always, to like and subscribe so you can continue to catch the vibe, you guys, because we vibing over here. We vibing. Let me show y'all the video that prompted me to basically have this whole discussion. Okay, come on, let's go. All right, you guys. So this video was crazy to me because it just escalated so quickly. It escalated so quickly. And you're gonna see what happened. But let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you feel like the customer is always right, or do you feel like sometimes they're wrong? And on the other side of that, as a customer, do you feel that sometimes when people are at work, they don't actually do their job? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But let's look at this video real quick because it just blew my mind. I would never. It's just crazy to me. Like, there's so many things that are going on right now or that we've experienced recently with like kids doing pranks and, you know, people messing with people at their job. I really just don't think it's worth it. Like, fighting with customers as an employee is super wild, but fighting with someone or starting mess with someone who's just trying to, you know, make a living and earn a living at their job is like even wilder. So y'all just look.
Don't be rude. Like I said, don't be rude.
Oh, and see, that's where we went left. Okay. Oh, child. That's where we went left. That girl knew she was about to walk away too. I'm talking about the customer. She was about to walk away and she thought about it. Like, you could see in her body language, like before she threw that at her, she was like, don't be rude, don't be rude, don't be rude. And look, then she turned around and was about to walk away and then she thought about it. Look, thought about it. You saw that little 2.5? That's what gets you. That's what gets you. Y'all remember in the Boondocks when when they was talking about ninja moments? That's what gets you in a ninja moment. When you have that 2.5 seconds, and I'm not talking about the girl as a customer, like I'm not profiling her as a person. When I say ninja moment, anybody can be a ninja. Anybody can basically lose their cool, lose their composure, and make a decision that is basically ignorant. That's what I mean. But she had that little 2.5 seconds. Before she threw whatever she threw right there, before she picked it up, she thought about it. Just watch. Watch.
I said, don't be rude.
Oh, she thought about it for 2.5 seconds.
Get up here.
Ooh, and then it popped off, y'all. Look, then it popped off. Now look, is the employee wrong?
Stupid. Get up here. I call the police, okay? Oh, you the baby.
Whoa. I know I'm loud, but whoa. Look. Look, and the poor dude at the end who trying to just get his shift over with. I'm telling you, it is wild. It's wild to fight with a customer because at the end of the day, it's only going to hurt you. At the end of the day, you're the only one who could be maybe in detriment of losing your job or like not having your income. But when customers provoke you to that level where you just feel like you cannot hold it, I totally get that. Like, I don't think the girl was right. Like the customer or I feel like she was doing a DoorDash or something. Like, I feel like she was doing a DoorDash because they kept talking about it's confirmed, it's confirmed. And I just feel like there was animosity on both sides. There was animosity on both sides. And like, I live in Georgia. So there is a little bit of tension between different minority groups in Georgia that I've noticed personally. And I'm not saying that it's only like this in Georgia, but I'm just saying that from what I've recognized and from what I've experienced in certain places and spaces, there are, rifts of tension between different minority groups. And you see it playing out right here. And it's definitely very frustrating on both sides. Like, I understand the customer, like the girl who came in as the customer picking up the food. I've done DoorDash before and I stopped doing DoorDash because it was so stressful. And more than likely, both of these women are trying to earn a living, of course, or else they wouldn't be doing this. Like, they wouldn't be doing this work if they weren't trying to earn a living. And I feel that a lot of what we deal with in our society when it comes to like having hostility towards each other in these types of situations is because we're all just trying to make it. Like, we're all just trying to survive. You're not always at your best every single day, but you still have to go to work. So what are you supposed to do when you still have to go to work, but you may not be feeling your best? And I just feel like that's what happened because I'm going to just say, like, I don't like anyone who's rude to someone else. I don't care what your color or your religion or your ethnicity is. I don't think you should be rude to anyone, but I do feel like there was a little bit of prejudice that was playing out here on both ends. And I feel like the girl who came in as the customer, she took that. I showed y'all, we slowed it down. She took that 2.5 seconds to think about whether or not she was going to throw something at her, like what she was going to. And I know what was going through her mind because more than likely she has had some type of run in with rude employees, either at this same location or at a location similarly. And I don't necessarily want to get into like all the stereotypes of Black women, but that plays a role here too, because a lot of times as a Black woman, when you go places, people just think that you're going to be a certain way and they treat you differently. And then it kind of like invokes those feelings within you. But I don't think that's an excuse to like be overly defensive when you go places and you do things. I feel like the best approach in that type of situation is to basically hit them with the kindness. Hit them with the kindness. That's the best thing that you can do, is hit them with the kindness, because as soon as you react the way she reacted, you're basically feeding into the stereotype that a lot of people have for you. And even if it's unfair and even if it feels really like degrading when you have to just take someone's abuse, because you really don't have to take it, like more than likely, if this girl was doing a delivery for like DoorDash or Uber Eats or something like that, she may not have known where she was going to end up, or she may not have known like what was going to happen when she took the order. But I just feel like you don't have to do all that. Like, fighting with people at their job is crazy. And if somebody's being rude to you, like for me, the best way to approach it is just to not like pay attention to it. Like, it's kind of like, don't give them the satisfaction, right? So this is the whole thing that started me on this little rabbit hole that I went down when it comes to whether or not the customer is always right. And I found some videos and I want to show them to y'all. Let's look at them. All right, so we're gonna start with this one right here. It says Panda Express customer wants free food over undercooked rice. What is this?
She doesn't even understand the language. It's a language barrier. There was a mistake with rice, and now the food's cold. She's going to have to remake it twice. She's overwhelmed. She's probably on. I even started to film. I don't know what's happening, but I explained myself very clearly to her, and she got like offended. There was a mistake with hard rice, like someone undercooked the rice.
Wait, but why do you have to like talk about this woman like this? Oh, you starting off talking about, he started off talking about it's probably a language barrier, and she's looking all frazzled. Look, she doesn't even know what I'm talking about. And Then what did he say? Did he say she was on drugs or something? Did he try to insinuate that she was on drugs? Yeah. Let me start that over again.
She doesn't even understand the language. It's a language barrier. There was a mistake with rice, and now the food's cold. She's going to have to remake it twice. She's overwhelmed. She's probably on. So I even started to film. I don't know what's happening, but I explained myself very clearly to her, and she got like offended. There was a mistake with hard rice, like someone undercooked the rice. Look at her flustered right there. Okay, can I go now?
Sir, I understand for your frustration, but
There's no frustration. I'm not frustrated at all. I'm very happy.
I'm asking your receipt.
Okay, but you asked 5 minutes after because you got mad.
No, I
It's too
cannot
late.
give you a free food.
You're not giving any free food. You're in. I don't want to say what I want to say because I know.
You're working in the Starbucks, right?
And we don't ask for receipts. We exchange it right away.
I know
And you're
that.
being condescending. You just rolled your eyes at me. You're gonna get fired because of this. This will go viral. I would be so happy if you got fired
Go ahead.
because you're the manager and
I know,
you're ruining the business of Panda Express.
I didn't.
You're
do it.
jealous. You're jealous because I can't provide something. I can go get it now, but you asked 6 minutes into our conversation. This is at a lunchtime rush. People are walking out of the business because they don't even want to come in here. So what are we doing here? Either way, you're gonna make me food again. I'll pay for it.
This is your food.
No, it's cold now. I have money to buy my lunch, and she won't. I need warm food.
Because she asked you to be like charger over here.
It's okay. I just need to go.
And then she's gonna become.
I'm gonna have to order the same thing twice.
It's okay. I can always finish your plates if you want.
Okay, can I just have this? And I won't have any problems with you.
Are you planning to finish?
No, I just want to leave with my food. As they made a mistake on Saturday. I come here 3 times a week. You must see me. I come here all the time. I work right next door.
So you wanna pay?
I want fresh food or my food.
Wait. Okay. So y'all see what this man is talking about. First of all, this is foolishness. Sir. How are you going to come into this establishment and be talking about how they undercooked the rice? He was probably talking to another customer next to him, talking about how they undercooked the rice. Then you started off the whole record. It already feels it already feels like a projection. It already feels like he's projecting his negativity on her, and the way that he's describing her to be acting towards him is the way that he's acting towards her, because you're telling her that she's being condescending and she's rolling her eyes at you, but yet before we even figured out what was going on, before your video even got underway, you're talking about how there's a language barrier, and she's so overwhelmed. She's probably on drugs right now. Like, what? Who does that? You're just throwing things out there to, like, first of all, hear yourself talk, and then to make yourself feel better about the fact that you're scamming. Because if y'all saw, he was talking about how they made the food wrong on Saturday. It was something about Saturday. Look.
Order the same thing twice.
It's okay. I can always finish your plates if you want.
Okay, can I just have this? And I won't have any problems with you.
Are you planning to finish?
No, I just want to leave with my food. As they made a mistake on Saturday. I come here 3 times.
See, he said they made a mistake on Saturday. Oh my God. So you're not even mad about food that you paid for today. You mad because you hungry. You are upset, sir, because you are hungry and you really don't have the money to pay for that food. Maybe that money is his bus fare. Maybe that money is his gas money to get home and get to work for the rest of the week. But he pulled out them dollars. Child, he pulled out them dollars like, oh, I got the money. But yet, if you got the money, then just pay for the food. Why are you giving this lady a problem? Why are you hassling this lady if you got the money to pay for the food? Why are you making such a big deal out of it? It's because you don't have the money to pay for the food and you're trying to get something for free.
You must see me. I come here all the time. I work right next door.
So you wanna pay?
I want fresh food or my food right now.
Okay, I won't give it to you right now.
Okay. You will give it to me right now. Imagine.
Not this man work next door. She said that too. She was like, oh, you work at Starbucks? And I'm thinking he works at some other, like maybe he came in there with his uniform on, but he literally works at the Starbucks next door. So not only is this man coming in here trying to scam this woman, but he probably comes in here all the time trying to scam them like this. He probably always comes in there and always eats there and always complains about his food. I guarantee it. I can guarantee
And
it.
you only get 25 minutes for lunch, and you spend at least 15 minutes arguing with someone over a profit of maybe $3. So Wild West. I'm not happy. I'm very frustrated now. I don't know what world we're living in. I'm just happy that I'm still breathing. I feel like you're gonna have a heart attack. You have
What? Yes, what world are we living in where you wish this woman to lose her job and now you're wishing her to have a heart attack?
anxiety, and I'm getting anxiety from you. I just came to get food. It's very quick. I came before the lunch rush to get out of here so I can go back to work. You're not sorry. It's not fair. You're embarrassing me. I feel like I should sue them for a lawsuit. You're embarrassing me. You're making a scene. I'm very embarrassed right now. No, you're embarrassing me.
No, I didn't.
Everyone's looking at me. It's making my heart bump like 100 beats a minute because I'm embarrassed.
I tried to understand.
Okay, thank you.
You're just here right now.
She's still saying to pay for it. This is the world we live in. And I came in here to buy my food, bro. But this is a Wild West world, bro. The Wild West world. She doesn't even understand.
Look. She remade the food, y'all. I'm thinking oh my God, this is hilarious. I'm thinking she remade the food and was gonna give him, like, just give him a plate. She literally remade the food to charge him. And then he left. Cause you know he didn't have the money. Like, you know they couldn't spend that money. Oh, child. That is ridiculous. And then at the end, he talking about he need to sue because his heart is palpitating. I cannot. That is a mess. I'm glad she finally stood up at the end of that conversation. For real. All right, what's this about? Ma'am, what kind of vehicles are they? Okay.
Vehicles are they?
What?
Vehicles are they?
Shut up. I'll drive the... Ooh! She was threatening to come up to the job. That's crazy. She was threatening to come up to the job. That lady hung right up on her. Man, I've been at a call center, and when I was working at a call center, it was just ridiculous. It was so many people I wanted to hang up on. And I know I ain't right, because there's been a few people who I've been throwing threats at. But I've definitely had to check myself before when it comes to calling customer service and calling people, because sometimes you just be mad at the company. And that's what I was saying about the original video. Like, sometimes you're just mad at the company, or you're frustrated with what is happening on a higher, like, corporate level that the representative who you're talking to really doesn't have any control over. But she hung up on that lady clean. Okay, what this one says: customer at Smoothie King complains her smoothie isn't blended properly.
You're gonna tell me that you can't?
Can I scan your app, please?
You can't. You told me you can't fulfill my order.
Can I scan your app, please?
Yeah, after you answered my
Can I
question.
scan your app, please?
You're acting very hostile.
I'm not. I'm asking you to scan your
Okay,
app.
and I'm asking you. You're telling me you couldn't blend my
Take
smoothie.
your app so I can give you your refund. You're
Okay.
holding up the line.
No, you're holding up the
You're
line.
holding up the line. Can I get?
I need you to confirm that you said,
Can I get you your refund, ma'am? Would you like your refund?
ma'am.
I don't like to be recorded. I don't
Okay,
appreciate
but you
it.
told me that you couldn't blend my smoothie.
Can I get your card so I can?
No, not until you confirm why you couldn't make my smoothie right. Did you hear me? No.
Wait, y'all, I'm eating a cough drop. Wait, not this man in the background doing the break dance. Wait, he's like, have y'all ever worked in a drive-through or a fast food job and you know some junk is going down that you have no control over and the manager has to handle it and you just playing, you find something else to do and you just playing around with your coworkers and stuff? He started dancing. Wait, y'all look, he's just standing there. Wait.
Couldn't blend my smoothie.
Can I get your card so I can?
No, not until you confirm why you couldn't make my smoothie right.
Can you give me your card so I can?
Did you hear me?
I
No.
hear you. I'm not deaf.
Okay.
I'm not. Can I get your?
I'm asking you to confirm you couldn't make my smoothie.
Ask because you're being very inconsiderate to the people behind you right now, and I don't appreciate you recording me and having your phone in my face.
It's not in your face.
So it is in my face.
This is here and you're there.
understandable, but you're being very inconsiderate to the people behind you, and I'm just trying to help you at the moment.
She said, "This is here and you're there." They gotta be like in Jersey or something.
Like, get your gift card, please.
Can you just give me the cash and my receipt with your name on
Your
it?
gift card?
No, ma'am.
Can I get your gift card?
No, ma'am. Give me the cash. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, your change is $10.56.
You wrote your name on the receipt?
Have a good day.
All right. You're going to tell me that you can't.
Close that window on her fast. She closed that window on her so fast. I would have too. I used to love to slam them windows on rude people. They snatched their bag out the window. She closed. She's like, "Oh, did you write your name on the receipt?" "No, ma'am. Have a nice day. Goodbye." Somebody said, "Did the driver honestly think she was in the right? Get your refund and leave. Why you there?" Yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing I don't understand. It's crazy. I don't understand. Like the man that was at Panda Express, this lady right here. Like I mean, I do understand because I've been in that position where somebody's just been like completely rude, and I've been in the position where somebody kind of like doesn't want to do their job. But this is not that like these situations are not that situation. Not in my opinion. Because if you like call a place over the phone, and a lot of you guys I know have probably experienced both sides of this, where you've worked in customer service, but you've also had to be a customer. Like I was the type, this is why I get so irritated with people sometimes, and I might get to this level where I want to speak to someone's manager. It's not that serious. Like she was holding up the line. My thing is, if I have a problem with my order or my food and I want it to be remade or something like that, and it's really that deep of an issue and they say pull up, like I never have a problem when the drive-through people say pull up because I know what it's about. I guess it's because I've been in that position. A lot of people don't understand how ignorant they look because they've never worked these jobs. They've never really been in these positions. I know a lot of times when I was in fast food and there was a drive-through, you would literally get in trouble sometimes like with corporate, and it would affect other things at your job if your drive-through lines were like too long, or people were waiting in line at that window for a long time. Like people don't understand that there's literally a sensor under your car, like under the cement, that measures how long you're standing there. Like it measures how long your car is sitting there, and that reflects negatively on the restaurant. It reflects negatively on that team. It could affect their money. It's just, I don't know. It's just not that serious to be selfish in that position. Like it's different when you have to call a company over the phone and you have to deal with someone over the phone because it's a customer service issue with a company that you can't actually walk into. But when you can walk into a place, like what's the problem pulling up? What's the problem with going inside and just getting your food right if you really want your food? Like what's the issue with that? If you want it that bad, make the compromise so that these people can just do their job and you can be on your way a lot faster. I know it seems like a sacrifice, but in reality, it's not really that big of a sacrifice to like keep your blood pressure down, in my opinion. Okay. What is this? When you hear your coworker going off on a customer.
When you hear your coworker going off on a customer,
with your raggedy dog mouth, roach face ass girl, you a $2 flip the ass, dirty flip flop wearing hoes, sit on the motherfucking projects, apartment number 76, bitch, and eat snow crab legs all day off a motherfucking food stamp card. That's the clown and you bitch. You mad at
when you hear your coworker going off on a customer,
He said no crab leg. He said on the food stamp card that's declining. That is so rude.
when you hear your coworker going off on a customer,
with your raggedy dog mouth, roach face ass girl, you a $2 flip the ass, dirty flip flop wearing hoes, sit on the motherfucking projects and apartment.
Not dirty flip flop wearing. I'm gonna have to use that.
Number 76, bitch, and eat snow crab legs all day off a motherfucking food stamp card. That's the clown and you poor bitch. You mad at
when you
that last one was not right. Chipotle employee argues with me over portions, so I just left. Okay.
Chipotle employee argues with me over portions, so I just left.
And then I'll do the white rice. White rice. Can I get some more rice in that, bro? That's good. And then some black beans. That's enough. Some chicken. Can you put some more chicken in there, but like not double? I don't think that's enough chicken. Like I want more, but not extra. That's a portion? No way. Like I feel like just put a little more. It's not like it's coming out of your paycheck, man.
Oh, it's not. Wait, okay. So let me just say this. Chipotle, sometimes they do be skimping and they don't dig the spoon in there all the way. And a lot of times I ask for extra rice because I like to have my portions right, and I like to have more rice at the bottom because I want to have rice for every bite. Like I just like rice. So I get it. Like, and he asked for extra rice, and I was like, okay, the order looking good. Then he was like chicken, and then he was like, can you put a little bit more? And usually, like, okay, what I've noticed when I go to Chipotle is like the people, they usually like add you a little bit more. Like if you be like, can I just get a little bit more, and you're not rude about it, they'll take the spoon and just sprinkle you a little bit more on there. But he was like, after he got more, the dude, he was like, oh, that still doesn't look like a full portion. Sir, that is a full portion. Do you want the whole bowl? Do you just want to just buy a bowl of chicken?
I want more chicken, but like no, not double. And then can I put just a little bit of steak? Just throw it in there. Chicken. Yeah, honestly, just forget about it, bro. Just forget about it.
Why do people keep playing with folks at their job? That was the most ignorant. Why would you go through all of that? And then somebody else came over there. Oh my God. What did they say in the comments? If the portions are an issue for you, boycott Chipotle. There's absolutely no reason to be so rude to the workers that are doing what they're told and waste their time. Exactly. A lot of these people are just trying to make a living. Like, people are just trying to survive. Folks are just literally trying to survive out here. Exactly. Okay, so Colin, he said that's actually a decent amount of chicken. LOL. Their serving is 1 scoop, I'm guessing, and he gave you a scoop and a half. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, a lot of times when you go in there, they will literally like give you a certain portion or whatever. And then if you ask like, oh, can I just get a few more pieces, a little bit more on the end right there, they'll give you more. But he was just like doing the most for no reason. People are dumb. Y'all wait. Popeye's employee goes off on customer for changing her order at the window. Your money back, lady. Your money. What?
What kind of customer service is this?
This is the number 2, right? Yes. I meant to say number 3. I don't want this. And yeah, can you change that to a number 3? Matter of fact, a number 7. Number 7. Oh, number 3. You pick one.
What you mean I pick one? You just ordered the fucking food.
Excuse me?
Bro, you heard what I said, bro. You about to close, bro. I got time for your shit, bro.
What kind of customer service is this?
What you want? Yes or no? Is this what you want? This is what you paid for. This is what you about to get.
I want a number. No, I want.
What you want
I want a.
This is what you paid for, so this is what you're gonna get. Here, I got your Fanta right there.
And I don't want Fanta. I want fruit punch, please.
You want fruit punch? All fucking well. You finna get what the fuck I made and what the fuck you paid for.
Oh my God, what kind of customer service is this?
What kind of customer are you?
Oh, I just want to. Well. No, I want to just give my money back.
Your money back? Lady, fuck your money. Here, get this. Get this drink. Here you go. You have a nice day.
There go that window closing again. Man, that's one. I'm telling you, I loved working in the drive-thru when I worked at fast food jobs. I did. Like, I love working in the drive-thru when I worked at fast food jobs because I could close the window on you. And I didn't have to open it. I think this one was fake though. This one feels a little like staged, but it was so funny. She was like, what kind of customer service is this? He said, what kind of customer are you? I remember this time though, it was crazy. I was working at KFC and the girl who was in the drive-thru line with me, she was so sweet because I actually lost my wallet and she was supposed to do my hair. This was like the first time I got a sew-in back in like, I don't know, it had to be like 2006 or 7, maybe 2008. She did my hair for free because I lost my wallet on the bus on the way home from work and I was so tired, but she still did my hair for me. And luckily I bought my hair earlier in that day, so I actually had the hair. But long story short, we were working in the drive-thru, right? And this same lady came in all the time to get those honey barbecue wings that KFC has, right? So she would always get like, I don't know the counts anymore, but she would get a lot, like a big container of the honey barbecue wings. And like she would always complain about the fact that they didn't have enough sauce on them. But see, today I was in the drive-thru with the girl who was working at the window. And today, because I was in the drive-thru and because I like a lot of, like, I really liked eating those honey barbecue wings too. So I made sure that I really like tossed her wings in sauce. And she still complained that there wasn't enough sauce on the wings or something like that. But I did exactly what I was supposed to do. And I made sure they were like fully coated. So today she just felt like she was going to get jazzy on us. And the girl who was working with me, my coworker, she all of a sudden, I hear them arguing about it. And I knew it was her because she always came through and we both had a headset on so I could hear. We both knew it was her when she ordered her food. So I made sure I made them correct. And she told me, like, make sure you make them correct because of XYZ. Everybody knew that this lady was a problem. So it was crazy that she still complained about the wings. And I feel like she was just trying to get free food. Child, next thing I know, my coworker is slamming the window closed because the lady... like, she threw the wings at her. Oh my God. People are crazy. Like, this woman literally like hurled the wings at my coworker at the window and she had to hurry up and close the window. It was like wings coming through the window. And you know, like in those in fast food restaurants, it's like a hallway. And usually on the drive-through side, it's like you have the one window where you get the money, and then you have the other window where you give people to order. But because this restaurant was so small, there was only one window to take the money and to get your food. So in the little hallway where the drive-through side was, it was separated from the front end where the front register was by like the chicken. And all we could see was wings flying over the thing because she threw the wing. Oh my God. That window is a lifesaver. I'm telling you. All right, y'all. So before we get out of here, we're going to quickly flip the coin and look at the other side of this equation. Y'all, let me know in the comments how you feeling about this video so far and whether or not you think the people in the videos that we've seen thus far were right or wrong. Whether it was the employee, whether it was the customer, let me know who you felt like was in the right. But we're going to see the other side of the coin real quick and see what happens when the roles get reversed, baby, because the roles get reversed. And sometimes these employees just do not do the right thing, okay? Or maybe they're just having a bad day. You never know. All right, so this says Dollar Tree worker goes off on customer accused of stealing. Ooh. Okay, let's see.
That I paid for from me out of my hands. As soon as I find out that you paid on the way out of the store, you did do that though, correct? What? As soon as I find out that you actually paid, you physically took them out of my hands. Is what you did. Victoria started body while you're in your bathroom. Did you sell a guy a body armor and some golden food meds? Yeah. Did you hear that? That's on tape too. I'll be sending this to corporate. Next time, get a bag or your receipt and don't just try to walk out of the store after you walk trying to cover yourself. That's not how this works. No, I'm not trying to cover myself. Yes, you are. That's how are the rules. No, those are not. Do not try and walk out of our store with stuff bare in your hand without a receipt. Listen to me. You can't say you're sorry, and that's the biggest thing, and that's why I'm sending it to corporate. Because the biggest thing is you can't even apologize for being wrong. You can't even apologize for being wrong. And so that's the point. You last don't understand. This is going to be great. Back to this store. Is going to be great. I paid for my items. Go ahead and let them know. I paid for them. Back to this store. I sure did. Out and do not come back to the store. Thank you for just assuming. You're very welcome. Get away from me. All I'm saying is you're going to be hearing about this. That I paid for from me. Oh my God. Wait, y'all. Wait, now she walked all the way back. Wait. Now she walked all the way to the bathroom. Wait, did y'all peep that? First of all, she took this man's stuff out his hand, which is first violation. That's assault, okay? That's assault, baby. You need to calm down. Secondly, not this woman walked all the way to the back of the store.
She walked all the way to the back of the store, y'all. She walked all the way to the back of the store, not to the office, because I thought she was going to the office. I thought she was going to the office, but she did not go to the office. She walked all the way to the back of the store to where? The bathroom. And then she knocked on the door and was like, sorry to bother you in the bathroom. Wait, we gotta see it again.
My hands on the way out of the store. You did do that though, correct?
As soon as I find out that
you physically took them out of my hands.
Look, I thought she was going back to an office where she could look at the cameras or like get a copy of the receipts to see if the last few purchases showed that he made his purchase. But look, when she turned the corner,
this is what you did.
Victoria, sorry, Bobby, while you're in the bathroom. Did you saw a guy?
She said, Victoria, sorry to bother you while you're in the bathroom. Let that woman take a dump. She tired. She probably been there all day. See, what probably happened is Victoria, whoever the manager is, or maybe she's not a manager, maybe she's another employee. Whoever Victoria is was on her shift all day. And then lady right here, the lady right here, she just came in. So she didn't see him come through and make his purchase because she just got there on her shift. And then when she got there on her shift, Victoria was like, I need to go to the bathroom because lunch ain't sitting right. She said, Victoria, sorry to bother you in the bathroom, but did you ring up a customer for XYZ? Get the fuck out of here, lady. Oh, let that man go on about his business. Oh my God. That's a funny name. Her name is Snowflakes and Jesus. All she needed to do was say, I'm sorry. In all honesty, even if he did steal it, she's not supposed to confront him. Exactly. Listen, I done worked everywhere, y'all. You really are not supposed to, when I worked at Walmart, basically they tell you like if somebody's stealing or you see someone stealing, don't confront them. And I know Walmart is a big like chain and they have loss prevention people that come in and kind of like monitor people. Even if you think that you're getting away with it, you're probably not getting away with it. Like even if they let you leave once, they're gonna catch you again or they're gonna let you get to felony status so you get a felony. But they basically tell you don't stop them, even if it's not Walmart. I've worked at other like grocery stores and retail stores, and pretty much they let you know like don't try to stop an employee leaving if they're stealing because people get violent. You never know what somebody's gonna do. And for you to take it like, are you top flight security, ma'am? Like, are you gonna take it upon yourself to literally take something out of somebody's hand? Because again, that's assault and you could get in trouble for that. Like it's not your items. It's not that serious for you to do all that. Because then if he were to go and pick his items, if she took his items out of his hand and then he were to go and pick them up off the shelf and leave because she's being crazy, he would possibly have some type of repercussions because you are doing the most. Somebody did say he's wrong for carrying it without a bag. That looks bad, but he can't understand that she should have bought what? But he can't understand that he should have bought tissue to cry into. Oh my God. I don't know about that. Don't have to have a bag or a receipt because they ask you if you want a receipt. Everybody's saying fire her. I don't think anybody should lose their job. I just think people need to be properly trained. Once they're properly trained, if they have a situation, maybe they need to be redirected. But if they're doing it on purpose or it's like some type of other reason, then yeah, girl, like maybe you need to get a different job. That's crazy though. She went all the way to the back and knocked on the door while that lady was in the bathroom. Oh, all right. So what's this say? Customer schedules pickup. Enterprise never shows. Ooh.
Did you call us right before?
I called at 5:10. I was supposed to be picked up at 5 o'clock. I called at 5:10. You guys didn't come to pick me up. I've been on hold for 30 minutes waiting for a ride. I was supposed to have a car. You didn't have a car Monday. You told me come Tuesday. I said I need to be picked up. You guys said you'll come pick me up. I said my address. I gave you my information. I said I'm right around the street at the Walmart Distribution Center. They said, do you work at the Walmart Distribution Center? I said, no, I'm right next to it. I live here. I'm waiting for a ride. I'm supposed to be picked up at 5. I've got to be at work. I'm over here now, 30 minutes on hold, and I'm trying not to have a really bad attitude, but you guys are messing up the order. You messed up the reservation. I'm waiting on a car. I got to be somewhere.
And this is what I'm gonna tell you though. All that could have been
avoided if you answered the phone or picked me up.
All that could have been avoided if you were by calling me.
Wait, what? Yeah, right. See, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, see, and look how the guy responded. That could have been avoided if you weren't an a-hole. Okay, let's see what it was just funny when he cut him. He cut him off. He cut him off and was like, it all could have been avoided if you answered the phone and picked me up. Oh my gosh, I'm probably loud in this mic.
That could have been avoided if you answered the phone and picked me up.
That could have been avoided if you weren't by calling me, and when I picked up the phone, saying you don't have to pick me up.
You don't have to pick me up. I'm here.
I'm not giving you a rental car.
I'm here.
I don't care that.
I'm here.
I don't care. I'm not giving you a rental car.
That's fine.
Okay.
This is all.
You can exit. Thank you. Have a great day.
No, because you called me like 5 times.
Okay. Did you call us right before?
I called at 5:10.
That man straight did not have that enterprise man, whoever this is, he did not have an argument at all. He was just mad. He was just mad because that he couldn't handle his frustration. The enterprise man, he could not handle that customer's frustration. And he was being really calm. He was like, I'm trying not to get upset. He ran down everything. He ran down everything that happened and told him everything that happened. He said, I'm trying not to have a really bad attitude. Wow. And see, that's how I am. Because when you work in customer service for so long, or I've been in every single type of customer service, and it doesn't matter what type of customer service you do or what type of access that you have to the public when you work in these jobs, you really have to train yourself not to let people upset you. Even if you don't work in customer service, even if you have your own business or you do something that involves dealing with people on a regular basis, you really have to train yourself to be patient and keep your composure in situations and not to go off on people. But sometimes it is really difficult not to go off on people on either side. And I think that sometimes with a lot of the videos that we watched in the beginning, the customers were definitely out of line or very much so aggressors in the situation. They were really the ones who were trying to antagonize the employees to put them in a certain frame of mind. And I feel like I said earlier, I feel like that comes from a level of entitlement where people think either because they've never worked in that job or because maybe they've advanced out of those positions that they have the right to treat people any type of way. And I just don't think that's true. I feel like you should always treat people with kindness and you should try your best to be the person that you would want to encounter. And that's how I used to treat myself and my customers in customer service jobs. That's why it's so frustrating now, dealing with people in the public who work in customer service. It's hard for me sometimes when I see a person acting like this, not to tell them about themselves or not to let them know what's going on. And I know the original clip that started all of this, I said, it's better to, get them with kindness. But at the same time, it's like, dang, what's the reason? What's the reason for you to act like that? Because just the way that guy was treating the lady at Panda Express trying to get free food, because more than likely he was frustrated at his own job and he was frustrated about his own predicament. This man is doing the same thing because he's frustrated about his job and frustrated about his predicament. And I just think that is wild. He called this man an asshole and the man didn't even curse at him. He just said to you, I'm trying not to have a bad attitude. He never said one cuss word. That's crazy. Somebody said, look up Adam Devine's enterprise experience. Oh, okay. I guess maybe that's who this is. See, a customer like this, I wouldn't mind apologizing to because he had very valid reasons to be upset and was respectful. Exactly. Somebody said he's fired. Enterprise has been so bad. Wow. This would be an awesome undercover boss situation. Exactly. And that's crazy. So unnecessary. Okay, y'all. So it says first employees tried to deny access to my service dog because he's not vested. Then they told me I couldn't sit on the floor even though I have POTS. Okay. And according to the comments, I think POTS is like a fainting spells or something like that. Okay, yeah. POTS is postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome and is a condition that causes an abnormally high increase in heart rate when standing up or sitting up. It's a type of dysautonomia, okay, which is a disorder of the automatic nervous system that controls functions like heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature. So it is, it's lightheadedness, fainting, rapid heartbeat, fatigue, headache, palpitations, nausea, and bloating. Okay, I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. I just wanted to look that up and put it on the screen for you guys so we can know what they're talking about because I didn't know what POTS is. Okay, let's watch.
How old are you, ma'am? Is it really your business? This is my service dog. Okay, then get off the floor. I can't. I have POTS, a fainting disorder.
Oh.
Why are you sitting on the floor?
Because I have a fainting disorder.
Idiot.
Are you serious?
Can you go get her a scooter?
I mean, if you just go and get her dog, that's not the car.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Okay, but you're not even legally supposed to ask for that.
I didn't ask you for nothing. I was
But it's okay. Look, it ain't that big of a deal. Let's just go get his
I'm not.
vest,
No, I'm not doing
I'm
that.
just asking you to get her
and then they can't do
But
that.
you.
And look, where's this clip at? This clip is at Walmart. I'm telling you, Walmart is ghetto. Walmart is the ghetto. Oh my God. That's the job that I had where I literally almost slapped a woman in front of her child because she did like this with a sale paper in my face. I don't even have no piece of paper around me right now. Look, this is my little cough drop thing. She literally had a sale paper and she was trying to price match. And I told her the rules of the price match. Like, I was very polite. I was like, ma'am, I can't do these. But I offered to go back in the store so she didn't have to walk with her kids. I offered to go back and get her the item that was correctly associated with the price match. And she cussed me out and I lost it. And I was like, maybe like, I had to be like 22 back then. And I kept my composure and my feet was hurting. And she was like, bitch, in my face with the sale paper. I was like, my manager had to get me. Literally, my manager saw everything go down and she was not mad at me at all because she saw what that lady did. She literally like assaulted me with the sale paper and tried to hit me with it and then threatened me and tell me that her older son, because her younger son, he had to be like maybe 7 to 10 years old. He was with her in the store. She was just trying to get some stuff for free. And I wasn't going to change it. I wasn't going to give it to her because I was going to get in trouble if I scanned something and did a price match in the system under my name that did not have the correct items on it because they would check us and they would check the receipts. And a lot of people had issues with that because I think that, I mean, I don't know if Walmart still price matches or if they even do that, but that's probably why they stopped doing it because everybody was trying to get things that were not qualified in the price match just because they wanted a bigger portion. And I told her this isn't the right portion. So she wanted to slap me with the sale paper. And I told her very calmly and collectedly that I would politely whoop her ass if she stepped 1 foot closer to me without a problem. And she was like, oh, well, you gonna lose your job. I said, fine, but I'm gonna beat your ass. And it was definitely going down. But my manager saw me walk from behind the register and grabbed me before I swung and told me to go take a break as long as I need and come back when I'm ready. And I went outside. But this is ridiculous because she's literally explaining to her that she has POTS and it's a fainting disorder. And they're worried about the dog and they're worried about her getting up off the floor. Like, use your common sense, ma'am. Use your common sense. If she's saying she has a fainting disorder and you're telling her to get up off the floor, what do you think's gonna happen? That's so dumb. People are dumb. Look, she said it.
How old are you?
Is it really your
How old
business?
are
This
you?
is my service dog.
Okay, then get off the floor.
I can't. I have POTS, a fainting disorder.
Get off the floor, though. Why are you sitting on the floor?
Because I have a fainting disorder.
Go get a scooter.
Are you serious?
Can you go get her a scooter?
I mean, if you
All she had to do was, they could have went and got her a scooter. She was like, get up off the floor and go get a scooter. You dumb bitch. Why would I get up off the floor and go get a scooter so I could faint all the way there?
just go and get her dog, that's not the car.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care.
Okay, but you're not even legally supposed to ask for that.
I didn't ask you for nothing. I was
But
asking
it's
about the floor.
okay. Look, it ain't that big of a deal. Let's just go get his
I'm not.
vest,
No, I'm not doing
I'm
that.
just asking you to get off the
and then
floor.
they can't do that.
But I have a disability.
Mom?
No.
Well, can you go get her
Honey,
to the car?
my oldest is only just turned 11, okay?
No, you can't sit on the floor. You need a chair. Ask for a chair.
Okay, then I need something to sit on.
Okay, you need to get off the floor.
I can't until I have something to sit on.
No. Her. I seen her name badge.
She was like, oh, well, then ask for something to sit on. And then she asked for something to sit on. And she was like, okay, well, you need to get off the floor. Girl, shut up. You sound dumb. You sound dumb and stupid. You sound dumb and stupid and dumb. That's crazy. Somebody said, imagine harassing someone for $17 an hour. I know that's right. That's crazy. Cause like, why? Look, and then this lady, she said, I didn't even realize until I got pregnant, but there truly are no places to sit down if you feel like you're about to have a fainting spell. It's true. That's crazy. There's nowhere to sit down even if she needed to sit down. That's crazy to think about though. Like when it comes to like elderly people and stuff, like there's not a lot of places to sit down. I feel like back in the 90s and the 2000s, I remember seeing more like benches and seats and like places to sit down. That's weird that they don't actually exist anymore. People are dumb. I just feel like you should respect people if they have disabilities. Like, what does how old she is have to do anything? Like, I just feel like you should respect people who have disabilities or say that they have disabilities. And I know that it's something that goes around because a lot of people use disabilities as a reason to harass other people. But if somebody is just simply making a small request, like, relax, okay? See, this is the main reason. It's another Walmart. This is the main reason why I said some of these employees deserve it.
Okay.
Don't care.
So
I did
you
my
can't
job.
not care in this business. At the end of the day, you have to take care of the associates. So I understand in the moment, let me talk and then I can give you the floor. I understand in the moment you were busy. I understand that. We can't always help everyone at the same time, but the way that you went about the situation was not correct. You can't just tell a customer, Google it. If they knew to just Google it and read for themselves, they wouldn't come to you for help. So in that situation, the better route would have been to either ask her to wait until you were done with the customers or to call somebody else for backup. Your words to me were, if she can't read, that's not your problem.
No, I did not say that. Should have recorded me. And I know exactly what I said.
Okay, what did you say?
I said that she didn't want to read. And she wants me to read it for her. We're in electronics. This is a business where I'm by myself. You're constantly going to be by yourself. You have to be prepared for that. It's a lot of high activity. So for you to say, for me to think that I could just come into my work and that there would be any help, that's not the case. You have to be prepared to be by yourself. And I was prepared to handle everything on my own. I don't look forward to my backup. I don't think the managers are going to come and help me.
Okay.
And I showed her the list. I was very kind to her. I'm on camera going back and forth between customers. 5 times I went to her. At no point did I say, ma'am, I cannot help you anymore. I did not say that.
Okay. Okay.
Don't care.
So
she said, you can't say that you don't care in this business. Lord have mercy. But I will say, whoever this is made some valid points about being the only one working in the electronics department. And I know for a fact, it'd be one person in the electronics department. And sometimes nobody. Okay. The electronics department don't have anybody in it. And if they do have somebody in it, then they're either in the back or they're already helping somebody else. And he made some valid points. But she was like, you can't just tell a customer to Google it. Hilarious. She's taking Walmart so serious. Yep. Somebody said in this business at Walmart is insane. It is. Oh, he said, good. I'm tired of getting a little attitude every time I ask to get a case unlocked. Oh my God. But it's like, okay, at the same time, he said, I'm not going to read for her. But this is crazy because at the same time, I feel that a lot of times it goes back to what I said at the beginning with the girl at Touchdown Wings. Everybody's trying to like earn a living. Everybody's trying to live their life. The best way that I feel like you can go about it as a person who's a patron of a business is just to understand that we're all at our wits' end. We are all tired. These corporate companies are spreading us so thin, we're see-through. And I think that it's time for a lot of people to realize as customers that you can't take your frustration out on the employee. You can't get upset because they don't baby you the whole way through. And that's another thing that I feel just about society as a whole. Like, a lot of people just like to get babied. A lot of people just want for other people to do things for them, or they're looking for a mommy or a daddy to tell them what to do. And I just feel like that's not feasible. That's not realistic for the type of world that we live in and for the type of times that we're in. You being a baby or you being unable to kind of figure things out yourself or solve problems yourself really puts you at a detriment when it comes to just being able to function, because there's not a lot of resources. There's not a lot of people that are there to help. There's not a lot of like patience, being handed out. So I honestly feel like you would do yourself less of a disservice to try your best to figure out how to make the transaction run more smoothly between whoever it is that you are patronizing with and the employees that work there. It turns out to be better for you in the long run, and it just helps everybody in the process. And even if you are a customer who encounters someone at an establishment that's being very rude, I really do feel feel that unless someone like personally attacks you like physically, there's no reason for you to escalate a situation any further. Like if you want to make a call to someone's corporate office, once you exit the building and you get into a car and you leave and, you know, make it home, or if you want to call in your car, it doesn't matter. But if you do that, then it prevents the confrontation from taking place in the establishment, which the only thing it's going to do if the confrontation takes place in the establishment is if you know, really, really want to, you're going to raise your own blood pressure and you're going to upset the people there. And not only will the employee have to take the brunt of that, but also the other customers and like people around you. I just feel like people are very unaware and don't care about their impact on their communities and their fellow people around them. And that's why I just feel like as a customer, like just don't shop there. Just don't eat there. Choose somewhere else, choose something else. And it might be small when it comes to your town. It might be hard to do that if you live in a small town. And if there's only so many establishments that you have to choose from, it might be difficult to do that. But at the end of the day, it's like, it's better just to change your attitude so that you'll come out on top, regardless of how the other person handles the situation. Because if you choose to live well, your life is just better. And it doesn't, the best way to get under someone's skin is to not to let them get under your skin. That's how I feel. But as far as like people who work at these jobs, like as a person working at a job, like I was saying earlier, I've been in customer service. And the reason why I do get so upset, when I don't really get upset, but the reason why I'm frustrated sometimes and I kind of don't back down with certain customer service employees that I encounter as a customer is because when I was a customer service employee, like I really did not want for anyone to leave my presence with a bad experience, because that would hurt me. Like if I know I didn't do everything that I can to try to help someone and that's what I'm getting paid for, I would feel like, you know, there maybe could have been something more that I could have done. That's why I always tried to be as educated as possible and like really learn my job. So when somebody would come in with an issue, I wouldn't get frustrated because I didn't know how to handle it. And that's why a lot of times I ended up in management positions, because I would always take that accountability for myself and I would take initiative to learn more about what I was doing, not even so much to help the customer, but just to be knowledgeable, because knowledge is power. And if there was an unruly customer or someone who's being irate and they were making claims about policies or they were making claims about what I was supposed to do within my job description that I knew wasn't a part of my job description, or they were making claims about the company or a situation that I knew was incorrect, I could stand on that because I had already educated myself on whatever policy or rule or situation that was coming across my desk or whatever it is that I was doing. I don't know. I just feel like that's a way to avoid the situation. And even as an employee, try not to let people upset you, y'all. Like times are getting crazy, times are getting wild, and a lot of people are just angry because they're angry. A lot of people are just angry at their life and angry at their situation. And regardless of what side of the counter that they're on, do your best not to let people upset you, because that's how you kind of like deplete your energy. If you look at it from an energetic level, if you look at it from maybe an esoteric level, when you allow people to deplete your energy like that, whatever is harvesting their energy to put them in a negative perspective is also being able to feed off of you, you know, even if it's just a hateful person and they're just hateful. I believe that a lot of times people have spirits on them, and the spirits that they have on them are feeding off of them, which turn them into an ugly person. It makes them project whatever that spirit is into the world, because that's what negative energy likes to do. It likes to project negativity out into the world because misery loves company, right? And a lot of people, you know, the church folks, they love to say somebody got a demon on them. And if they do, like that, all that demon wants is to cause more chaos. So why would you feed into it? And I just feel like that's a situation where no matter what side you're on, the more you feed into it, the more you give the negativity what it wants. Even if it's just a person or if it's something deeper than that, you don't want to give somebody what they want if it's something associated with negativity. So that's just how I feel about that. One more funny one. I know we've been on here a while, guys, but I have one more funny one for you guys, that if I was working in the service industry, the food service industry, if I still had a food service job, I would have loved to do this right here.
To someone well done, can you just shut the fuck up for 30 seconds? To someone well done, one lamb, one well.
Can we just get them all up top now?
Let's go. Just ignore these bimbos. Hey, Scott.
Nobody will listen to us.
Wondering where the fucking food is. To get it. service and standards are far more important than some fucking bimbo. How are you?
Great, thank you. We've been sitting here and it's a red kitchen check.
You're waiting on a Wellington and one bash, yes? I'm deeply sorry, but right now we're about 7 tables off.
That doesn't do much for me.
Yeah, right. Can I just say, you do fuck all for me either. You do nothing for me either.
I just don't understand why it's so difficult to serve some people their food.
Are you that arrogant? You haven't got a clue what's going on behind me?
Seems like you have a lot of amateur sous chefs.
Right. Finally, your head's coming outside your arsehole. Now sit down, you fucking dick. What an arsehole.
Nothing upsets Chef Ramsay more than when customers come to the...
Oh my God. Oh my God. That was hilarious, y'all. That one right there takes the cake. Because I wish I could tell folks how I felt about them when I was working at these jobs. Sometimes I did. And listen, sometimes you got to stand up for yourself. If you're on whichever side, sometimes it requires you to stand up for yourself. But what I want you guys to take from this is just to understand, to choose your battles. Okay? Choose your battles, y'all. Because we're in some crazy times. We're in some crazy times, and I don't know if y'all have noticed or been outside lately, but folks are losing it. Okay, folks are losing their minds, and I feel personally, in my own opinion, that it's better not to be one of those people. It doesn't pay. It doesn't pay to get mad at the customer. It doesn't pay to get mad at the employee, and it doesn't pay to have that anger bottled up. So y'all let me know in the comments, do you think after everything that we've seen that the customer is always right? What do you think in the comments about this topic? Let me know, you guys. As always, be sure to like and subscribe so you can continue to catch the vibe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.